everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today, as you can see, we are in a different room from normal. This is my new filming room. I'm super excited because I've spent quite a wee while getting this space ready. I'm just going to give you a better look. So I've got my wee heart up there. This new sort of table, well, it's not actually new. I'd had it for a long time, but I recently painted it and put on some new handles. So it looks like a completely different piece of furniture now, which I'm really excited about. For this new room, I've decided to go for like quite a different aesthetic to my usual look. I wanted to go for like greys and silver tones, and it's a bit more of like a modern look this time. I'm absolutely loving it, you guys. Like, I'm just so happy with this new space. And for today's video, I thought it would be fun to look at sort of like my essential fragrances, like some of my favourite perfumes. These are the first fragrances that I've brought with me to this new flat, and I still have other fragrances in my old place. But I thought it might be interesting to look at these. These are the first ones I wanted to bring. So I thought we would just have a look at these together, just briefly. You know, I'm not planning on making this a super long video or anything. So before we get started with the perfumes, let me know what you guys have been up to. As I say, I've been moving, so it's been a pretty busy time for me these days. Alongside work and social life and everything, it's generally been pretty busy for me, I would say. But I'm really glad that I got the chance to like film a wee video for you today. I'm just really excited as well because this is the first time I'm filming in this space. It'll be really interesting to sort of like figure it out and get into my new groove with this sort of setup. So these are all the fragrances that I managed to get here today in one piece, thankfully. It's always a little bit sort of nerve-wracking transporting perfumes. Like, I was so worried that they would end up getting broken, but I suppose the good thing was I had held on to most of the boxes, like they were all in their own boxes and everything like that. So I'd packaged them really well, you know, so I was pretty sure they'd be okay, but there's always that sort of doubt, isn't there? So first up over here we have Vie Rive from Nino Amadio. This is a relatively new fragrance in my collection, but I have been really enjoying it. Sometimes I find it a bit too sweet. It's quite a strong marshmallowy fragrance, I would say, with some kind of orangey, juicy, sort of fruity nuances in there as well. But overall, I would say it's just a very sweet marshmallow kind of fragrance. Oh, it's so nice, you guys. So I really wanted to bring this one. It's just not a perfume that I wanted to leave behind. It's one that I wanted to bring with me because I hadn't really had the chance to wear it much recently, seeing as it's been in my old flat and I've been here most of the time. So I thought I would bring this one with me today and get some more use out of it. It's a really nice sweet fragrance. It's the kind of scent that when I am in the mood for a really sweet perfume, it really scratches that itch. It's a really gorgeous marshmallow fragrance. Let me know if you've tried this one. It's the first one I've tried from this house and I'm really impressed with it. I think it's really smooth, slightly powdery, really kind of mouth-watering in a way with those fruity notes and the marshmallow, and it's just a really good one. It almost has something slightly green about it as well, like almost slightly mentholy, I want to say. It's quite unusual from that point of view, but still very mass appealing and likeable as well, and very flirty and feminine. So that one is Vie Rive, one of the first fragrances that I have brought with me to the new room. I forgot to mention as well that I'm drinking some rooibos tea today. I've just noticed it's quite dark actually when I'm holding things up and showing you. There's not much light behind me. I still need to set up my lights and stuff. This is very much a first go at filming, if you know what I mean. I'm planning on sorting out my lights and making it better, but this is sort of the first trial run. So apologies if it's a bit dark. And also, I'm sorry about my nails. I haven't had time to do my nails at all lately. I've been far too busy and stuff, but I will try and do them soon. For a while I was using some fake nails because I thought they looked better on camera, and lots of you guys commented on them saying that you really liked them, but I found that it was just too much upkeep to have to stick them on for the video and then take them off. Like, they weren't actually very practical to keep on and stuff. So I'm thinking I'll keep my nails like short, but I want to try and keep on top of actually painting them because I think it's just nicer to have your nails done, really, isn't it? But yeah, apologies that they're not done today. They do have like a clear coat on them of like nourishing stuff to try and help them grow, but very bare otherwise. The next fragrance I brought with me to the new filming room is Tenue de Soirée from Goutal, and this is the only one from Goutal that I brought with me. So there are 2 other ones that I own. The vanilla one, I can't remember what it's called, but the midnight blue one, and also the kind of green one. So I left those at my other flats, and this is the one that I wanted to take with me. And I think that's purely because this is the only one like this that I have in my whole collection. So this is the only fragrance in this kind of style and this sort of scent profile that I have. It's very unique in my collection, and it's just a very nice, elegant, everyday, put together, polished type of scent. That's really the sort of way I would describe it to sum this one up. It's just very elegant, very put together, on point. All of those sort of words come to mind with this one. As far as the style of the scent is concerned, I would say it almost reminds me a little bit of Gris Dior. It also reminds me of Coco Mademoiselle. And yeah, just those kind of slightly fruity, patchouli, sharp, on point type of fragrances, and this one reminds me of those. Really, really nice, very versatile, fantastic for work or for days off, and I just really wanted to bring it with me. It's such a great fragrance, and that one is Tenue de Soirée from Goutal. Next, of course, we have Delina Exclusive, one of my prized fragrances in my collection. For a while I was wearing it a bit more, but recently I've not had the chance to wear it at all because it's been at my old flat, and I've been here most of the time in this new flat, so I've just really not been getting the opportunity to wear it. So I definitely wanted to bring it today so I could actually start using it again. We all know how much I love this fragrance. I've talked about it quite a lot on my channel. I did an unboxing video of it as well, which I will try and remember to leave a card to, although I will probably forget. But it was a very special purchase. I got very, very excited about adding this one into my collection. I think it's a masterpiece fragrance. It's got so many layers to it, and it's kind of got a little bit of everything in there. Next we have the beautiful Mon Guerlain. This is a classic in my collection. I can't really be without this one. I'd really been missing it actually because I didn't have it here before I moved my stuff over, and I was really, really missing my Mon Guerlain fragrance. It's just so easy to wear. Why is this camera being really weird and not focusing? There we go. I'd really been missing this fragrance, and I knew I had to bring it over. I do also love the intense version of this one. I kind of go between the two when I'm deciding on my favourites, but for the moment I just really was craving the original. I find it a bit easier to wear sometimes. It's not as heavy, it's not as sort of rich with the patchouli and the vanilla. It's a bit more lighthearted, I would say. So I think maybe for this time of year and things like that, I just think it's a bit more appropriate for every day and things. So yep, my original Mon Guerlain, I absolutely love it. I really wanted to bring it round and have it as one of the first fragrances in my collection in the new rooms. Next up, Black Opium. This is a fragrance I already had here actually, so I didn't move this one over today. This was already here, so definitely an essential fragrance for sure. I love this one, as we all know. And next we have some of my Narciso fragrances. I have the EDT right here. This is the EDT. I really like this fragrance. Very nice and musky, floral, osmanthus, orange blossom, vanilla, woody, musky type of scents. Absolutely love it. I've definitely been missing it a lot lately, and I'm glad that I brought it with me today. Then we have Musk Noir and Musk Noir Rose. I love both of these. I can't decide on which one is my favourite actually. Sometimes it's one, other days it's the other, depending on my mood. At the moment, I would say I've been gravitating more towards the original Musk Noir, just because it has a bit more of a natural sweetness to it. It's a bit more unique, a bit more sensual actually, I would say. I just prefer the kind of like suede nature that this has with the muskiness. I would say this is muskier, and it has just something kind of special and unique about it, whereas I would say the Musk Noir Rose, although it is very beautiful, it's just not quite as unique and mind-blowing as this one is. But like I say, depending on my mood, sometimes that one's my favourite, other times it's this one. But at the moment, I would say the original Musk Noir is my favourite of the two. So, of course, that one had to come with me today. And Musk Noir Rose, really nice, easy to wear fragrance, nice and sweet, very feminine, flirty, musky, rosy, sweet, vanilla kind of fragrance with your bergamot as well. And I just really enjoy this one. And of course, Narciso Poudre, one of my all-time favourite fragrances, one that I talk about a lot on my channel, and I've really been missing this one actually. Like I say, I can't remember if I've told you guys this, but I have been mostly living in this new flat, but all my perfumes were in my other flat. So I've like not really been having the chance to wear them all. I've only been wearing like a select few that I actually had with me. So I hadn't had the chance to wear this one for quite a wee while, and I'm really glad I have it here now because I absolutely love this one. It's just so, again, very unique, very sensual and delicate fragrance with your powdery and musky quality, your woody notes, your floral notes like the orange blossom, jasmine and rose, I believe it is, and I just absolutely adore this one. So easy to wear, so feminine, just absolutely stunning. So that one is Narciso Poudre, Musk Noir Rose, Original Musk Noir, and the EDT as well on their little circular tray that I got. I really want to get one of those kind of acrylic shelves that are like steps, you know, and I can put the bottles in graduating heights. I think that would be a really nice storage solution or like display solution for these, because at the moment the only things that I have for them is this sort of tray, which is actually pretty small, and this round one here. So I want to get a few more shelving or like tray display type things for my fragrances for this table here, because at the moment I've only got these two trays. So I'll see what I can find. You'll probably see this layout change quite a lot in the coming weeks as I sort of like figure it out and stuff. So that's all of those fragrances talked about a wee bit, and now we have this tray of fragrances here. Now I absolutely love these ones, you guys. We have 51 Parfums from Roche Parfums. This is a perfume I'd really been missing a lot, so I'm really glad to have like finally been able to bring it here. I love this one. It's a really gorgeous, creamy, sweet, luxurious, fruity, gooey, warm, white floral, vanilla, benzoin type of scent. It's just absolutely beautiful. Very, very unique. It's got something very luxe about it, and I just love it. Very easy to wear as well, funnily enough. So that's 51 Parfums from Roche. And we also have my other fragrance from Roche, and that's Danger. Danger Parfum, such a gorgeous woody, floral, almost slightly suede-like fragrance, and I always say that about this one. Even though there isn't a suede note listed, it gives this effect of suede because of this sort of slightly dry like texture that this fragrance has, and the sweetness with the vanilla as well and the woody notes. It just gives this like suede-like effect that's absolutely beautiful. So I love this one as well. My two beautiful Roche scents. Of course, we have my Poison Girl, EDP, which I love. We have my Black Opium Illicit Green, which is a really easy to wear, summery, slightly fruitier, fresher version of Black Opium. Really, really nice. I think I'll enjoy it just now in the summer, in the warmer months, but I'm not sure if it'll get as much love in the sort of colder months, but we'll see. Then we have a perfume that I actually hadn't really been that bothered about recently. It'd been a little bit forgotten about, this one, until today when I was assessing my collection and deciding which ones I was going to bring over. It's Versace Crystal Noir, the EDT. And I really like this fragrance, you guys. It's a very clean, not clean, sorry, what am I trying to say? Creamy, sweet, interesting, unique type of scent. This fragrance is really interesting. It's very sensual, I would say, and it has this kind of like soapiness to it as well, and a sweet creaminess to it. I believe it has a note of fig, and I can't really remember what else is in here, but it's very, very unusual. It kind of reminds me of luxurious body care products, maybe like if you imagine shower gels, bath oils, things like that, just self-care products, but very luxurious. That's kind of what this reminds me of, and I just really like it. Today I layered this one with my Kim Kardashian perfume, and they were really nice together. I think I'm going to try that out a bit more often, because sometimes I find this one on its own to be a little bit too much. Maybe it's that like soapy quality, or the something sharp in here that is quite harsh sometimes. I mean, I really enjoy the fragrance, but sometimes on its own, just because it's so strong as well, I think sometimes it could benefit from being layered with another perfume. So that's what I did today, and it was really nice. We have Amouage Femme, which I had really been missing because it's such a nice work perfume for me. I just really, really like this one. It smells very on point, very on the ball, very feminine as well. Just gorgeous, you guys. I can't say enough good things about this one. I've talked about it a lot on my channel already, and I'm just really glad to have it back in my collection here where I can actually use it. So that's Amouage Femme. And then we have one of my all-time favourite perfumes, Blue Turquoise from Armani. Now, this fragrance, I had really been missing it, like a lot, and this is one of the fragrances that I was really nervous about moving because I was just so worried it would get broken in transit. Thankfully, it's been totally fine, and I have it here to use once again. Just really happy about that. This is one of the most unique fragrances I think I've ever come across. It's so luxurious. It reminds me of this sort of beautiful luxury spa getaway. It has kind of almost like a green pine nuance to it, but it's like got a vanilla note, and it's got woody notes and a slight saltiness about it. Just addicting, luxurious, beautiful, and I'm so glad I have it back in my collection. Definitely one of my favourites, this one. And we have Hypnotic Poison, my EDT version. This fragrance, you guys, is kind of like my equivalent of a comfy pair of slippers. It's really comforting, really delicious, just an absolute treat, you guys. It's so yummy with that vanilla, the almonds, the kind of dry fruitiness from the, is it plum in here? I think it is. Just so yummy, really beautiful, very smooth and creamy with the sandalwood as well. And yeah, I'm really glad that I brought this one with me. This is the type of scent that I would love to wear for like a cozy evening in with my boyfriend, or if I'm just having like a sort of a movie night, anything like that. So that one is Hypnotic Poison, the EDT. And next we have a fragrance that, again, this one was kind of forgotten about for a wee while, and I was just so keen to bring it here today so I can, I was just so keen to bring this fragrance with me today because I had been forgetting about it a little bit, and it's just such an amazing fragrance for this time of year, I would say. It's this gorgeous, sweet, powdery, creamy, soft, gentle type of scent. You have your rose in here, your orange blossom, your oak moss. You also have your blackcurrant note, your mandarin orange, or it might even be green mandarin. It's some kind of mandarin that it has in here. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Very recognizable as well, I would say. Just that creamy and slightly powdery texture that this fragrance has. It's super feminine, super flirty, really beautiful. I actually want to start wearing this one more, to be honest, because it is so lovely. And last up today, but by no means least, we have Kim Kardashian by Kim Kardashian. And funnily enough, I don't really know why this was one of the first fragrances I wanted to bring with me, because I wouldn't really say that it's like a favourite, but the thing with this one is it's really, really good for layering. Like, I can layer this with Black Opium, I can layer it with, it was my Crystal Noir that I layered with it today, and I can imagine that it would layer super well with other fragrances, like, I'm trying to think what else. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but basically this is a really nice creamy white floral tuberose kind of fragrance with your gardenia as well, I think. And it's got this slightly green nature to it, almost like as if you're smelling not only the flower but the stem as well, like a little bit. Very authentic smelling to me, and it has a tiny hint of spice and woodiness as well to give it this kind of slightly opulent vibe, I suppose. And like I say, it's just a really good layering perfume. Actually, I've just thought of another one. It would probably layer quite well with my Hypnotic Poison, because that has some white florals in it as well, and it's a creamy fragrance. I might give that a go, to be fair. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this one because I know it's really good for layering, and I wanted it for that reason mainly. And I suppose the other thing with this one, like, it's not a super expensive fragrance, and it's not up there with one of my like favourites, so I wasn't too worried about it for transit. So anyway, that's Kim Kardashian by Kim Kardashian. I'm pretty sure this was one of the first fragrances she came out with. Hey everyone, so it's now the next morning. I've got my morning coffee with me, half drunk, and you'll never guess what. So I was editing this video last night after I finished filming, and I finished the video and everything, and I got it sort of scheduled on YouTube, and then as I was going to bed I realised that I'd forgotten to mention one of my all-time favourite perfumes. So I just wanted to like add this bit into the video because I couldn't bear to upload a video titled My Essentials without this one, you know? And that one is Alien. This beauty right here. So this is a fragrance that has kind of gone from strength to strength with me. I absolutely love it. I've actually got a backup bottle of this one. This 30ml bottle is the one that I've been keeping here at my boyfriend's, and I have a 90ml bottle that I have at my old place that will also be coming here because I'm moving everything over here kind of gradually. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't want to not mention Alien because it's one of my all-time favourite perfumes. As in, if I could only choose like 5 perfumes, this would definitely be in there, you know. I just love it so much with that jasmine notes, the ambery nature. It's just absolutely stunning. So yeah, I couldn't put this video out without mentioning Alien, the EDP. Just love it so much. So yeah, that's that one there. Couldn't be without it. Definitely an essential in my collection. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what are some of your fragrance essentials? Which perfumes could you not be without? And which ones are your most worn favourites? Thank you again for watching. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon in my next video. Bye!